Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Next up, I'm working on our personal owned shop truck. The factory camera on all the way up till the 2018s in the factory reverse camera, they are not that great. I'll show you here in a second how it looks before we get started. And I'll also show you the new camera. Here's the part number and everything if anybody wants to use it. It's a high resolution one. It's supposed to be a simple and easy swap out. So we'll go ahead and get the tailgate down. You don't have to take it off, but we need to get the tailgate down. But before we do that, we need to get underneath and take some of the clips apart. I actually just got some new pliers today that I want to try out. And they're pretty cheap on Amazon. So these guys right here, I got two different kinds. A straight one, it's so you can get those plugs without, okay, we're not gonna focus today? Okay. But I'll set these out. I'm gonna be using these. These have, like I said, different ends. So you can squeeze the plug and get the clip in. On this one right here, you release this tab and then you gotta push in right where the black thing is. And these new vehicles are just so tight. These pliers might come in handy. Might be able to just like that. Well, not like that, I'll have to straighten it out, but I like the angled version already. So we'll try that out, but first, let me show you how the reverse camera currently looks. Let the screen load up, and the plastic, I have it taken off. And it doesn't affect what it looks like. I'm taking that off after I get done building the truck because the whole interior has to come out to do the tubs. I gotta seam seal it. The trans tunnel has to be raised up and all that. So when we do that, all this will be taken out. So there's no reason to take it off. All right, go ahead and connect. But as you see, it's real choppy, not that good. So we're gonna go ahead and change that out. And I'll show you, like I said, right here's a before, and then we'll do an after. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and disconnected the plug underneath, and these were the pliers of choice. Instantly got them done and don't have a flattened nail because the new clips are tight. Went ahead and took off the screws that had access to that panel and my cover. Everything's down in there. I'm gonna grab a light so you can see. My model. All right, light button acting up. My model has the lock and unlock. They all should. And then if you look right down in there, as you can see, like you can see the 15, Torx 15. There's one on both sides. If it decides to zoom in. those, and I need to pop this clip off, and then everything should feed into here, up this way. So we'll go ahead and pull that out and get back at it. As you saw, the old one is out and identical to this new one. Everything's the same. You got the plug, you got the new clip that we popped out right there. And then you have the old camera that looks scuffed up and it just doesn't look good. I don't know what somebody did to it, but here's the new one, the new lens. It's supposed to be a higher quality, higher resolution. So I'm gonna leave that sticker on it until I get it right into place, and then I'll pull it off. So let's go ahead and get that one in. It may take a little bit of maneuvering as you have a baffle, you can see. We have to feed it through that little baffle and then back through the factory hole right here. And there's a bar or something right there. So I'll have to push that up and either grab that, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it through there. Hey, if you haven't or you aren't, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. That way you get notified when or if we work on this one. New projects and other things I do to this truck. All right. Let's go ahead and get that new camera in. That wasn't so bad at all. Couple tricks. Use a hanger. Use one longer than this, but you can use a hanger to feed it through, to get it through both holes. I went ahead and hooked everything up. Another trick was I used some tape on the end of the Torx bit. It's a Torx T15, but the end of the Torx bit to get them down in there. Unless you have a magnetic tip, that would probably help too. So let's go ahead and get everything back together. Or maybe even, how about before that, let's go ahead and test this out. All right, that's it. Let's see how it works. Went ahead and put everything back together underneath. The harness fits right, just like stock. Let's go ahead and get these keys and see what this camera looks like. Let's see if it's any better. It wasn't cheap. You can get them online. I believe it was like $150. But let's go ahead and get this going. And let's see. We'll have to let this load up again. I do have a video of this head unit install. This really didn't take long. This was a good 20 minutes maybe, just taking my time. It's fairly simple. So as soon as this loads, we're gonna go ahead and see how much better it is. And again, this is just the plastic protector that it ain't gonna mess up the quality. Let's see if it'll switch over now. Oh, wow. That's tremendous. That is amazing. I highly recommend this to anyone that has the, I believe 18 and up has the better cameras. And it's anybody before that got stuck with it. But that's it. That makes me happy. That's the quality that should have came in these trucks to begin with. But it is what it is. I can put a link in the description, but I'm extremely happy. Camera, as you saw, very clear, and it's pretty quick of a job. Any questions, don't be afraid to ask. All right, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.